a replacement. Not a replacement. Sorry about that. Got to get my mic a little closer so I can talk to it. And I page so I can see if there's any. Okay, there are people in here. I really wish I knew how to set Facebook to slightly different. I trouble getting the chat loaded, getting everything loaded because the screen itself wants to real estate. Okay, Starbuck, Jeff N. Coins, Robert Adams, Penny Parent for the happy birthday, Vintage Soul. So here we are, and what I was saying is that I'm going to open this 1950 or 1960 roll. Never been searched. It's been opened at the end, but I know that the coins inside have not been searched. Kind of repunchment marks, double dies, or anything else. I have 50 numbered insert. I have a number of flips ready to go. That right here, any of those. Now what I got to start doing. One, three. I count out 50 of these. So what I have to do at this point, so I can spot what spots twice is this opening. So for the roll reveal, Art Ring bought 3 spots. So Art Ring will get 6 spots. Two. Five. Right. That's had 4 spots, so you get 8. You guys can go get your coffee or whatever. 7. Coin Junkie had 5, so Coin Junkie get 10. I'm going to put EJ as Gary McCauley had 2 spots, so he'll get 4 this time. So there's. I'm going to put EMC. We will know who that is. James Dowdle had 3 spots to get 6 in this roll. We'll put J Dow. Alright, get his 6. Paul Collins had 2 spots, so ECOL. Sherman needs to help me write these out. But you need to get up and help me write these. Hey. Rudy Alfaro had spots. That looks like Rafa. Alright. Here's Rudy's 4 spot. Stephen Van Noy, Stephen Dallas. Had spots, he'll get 4. SIND. And then Marshall. Didn't count 1 out. Marshall had spots, he'll get 4. Okay, so now we've got that ready. Probably should have prepared before the. Oh, here. Bag. And nothing. All of these. Bag. And now, open roll. Pour the coins out in order. I like to try to save the paper when I can, but in case that's possible, I will. A lot of time to sit and play with it. Not this time. Okay, so here it is. Here's the roll. We're going to start at my left end. Started at last time with coin number 1. And coin number. We'll go to Mr. Dowdle. Coin number 1 underneath. Yes, or I think just singing normal name. Not a double die. Not appear to be a repunchment mark. I will check these before I ship them out and be sure that I attribute anything that happens to show up as a repunchment or a double die. Seeing any hub doubling. I wouldn't expect hub doubling on the 60. It is possible. Alright, so there's coin number 1. Total. Coin number 2. Too long. Chunky. Coin. Cut. One is a repunch mint mark. Right through the mint mark. I could get. Okay, Penny Parent, tell me which one it is. I attribute the RPM naturally, but Penny can do it too. Somebody doesn't need a new mic for his birthday. Somebody just needs to learn how to get his mouth a little closer to it. I will look at this again before I package this, but this one is definitely a repunchment mark. See the line going right through the middle? There's also, it looks like a little horn coming off the bottom right side of the mint mark there. But that's definitely a nice repunchment mark there. So check it for hub doubling. There is a double die that shows an in God, but it's not a repunchment mark. There could be bar L's in this. There could be some minor double die reverses. But we're mainly looking for repunchment marks in this particular roll. So there we go. That's coin number 2. Congratulations, Coin Junkie. You just got yourself a repunchment mark, and a pretty nice one too. I am going to go back through all of these coins, and I will attribute the RPMs as soon as I'm finished going through the roll. Now for coin number 3. See what we got. Heart ring. It's RPM number 7436011. I know you're joking. There are a lot of them. What we have here. I'm thinking I'm seeing nothing particular. However, okay, let me pull it out and check it real quick because I need under loop. Yeah, this one's actually not a repunchment mark at all. And there's no hub doubling that I can see on the obverse. Oh. Check the reverse here. And I am seeing nothing on the reverse. This one in the flip for number 3. Put our ring on it. Drawing for 4. Faro. Faro gets. Put it under the scope and see what happens. Bum bum bum. Ta-da. Nothing apparent that I can see. I'm going to remember those die scratches coming off the top of the sticks. Know that this die has checked. Know those die scratches when we see it again. Those little die scratches coming right off the top of the sticks. This does not appear to be a repunchment mark. Let's see about a double die reverse, Mr. Coin Dragon. Not seeing anybody yet here. A little bit of die wear, but nothing in the way of double die. Well, sorry About that, Mr. Alfaro. It looks like you get a normal 1960 Lincoln here, but we'll figure out what we can. Got more coins, unknown punishment. Coin number 5. Draw a name. Ah, look at that. Rudy Alfaro gets another one. Oh, yeah, I would want it. Let's see what we come up with here. Boom. Do we have? We do have a punch mint mark. See the line coming straight through the center of the D? Find a marker. Hey, look at that die scratch coming off the chin. Or is that a die scratch coming off? We'll remember this one. Try to find a better mark. Point is optics. Hopefully that focus is working out for everyone. Hopefully everyone can hear me. It does appear to be the same repunchment mark as the last one that went for our ring. Coin number 2 or 3, I believe. 2. I'm looking for a marker now. Ah, I think that's a marker. Back under. Okay, a marker for this one is going to be, there is a curved die scratch coming off the bottom of the chin, right on the outside bottom of the chin. That is my marker for the other ones that I find. Definitely. All right, so coin number 5 is in the bag. Coin number 6. Coin number 6. Oh, art ring again. Number 6 belongs to art. All right, let's come out with number 6. I see. This one could be a minor. Take a good close look at it. The Malupe. Quick. Nothing doing. It's a fishing coin, but there's nothing on the obverse. And as for the reverse, normal coin. It's a gem coin. That's pretty nice looking coin. Nice luster. Surfaces. There you go. Bag. 7. Coin number 7. Art ring. Damn, buddy. Getting them all out quick, aren't you? That on there. Coin number 7. And what did art ring get for coin number 7? It appears that art ring got a normal. Doubling. 3 punch mark. So there is no hub doubling on the. All right, let me check this again. Maybe a very minor split upper serif, but not enough for me to call a repunchment mark. All right, so 7 done. Draw for number 8. Art, what do you think? Real Pharaoh. Getting you guys out of the way early, I guess. Coin number 8. Borrow. Toss this here. Looks like nothing. Thank you, Blues Coins. Today is Thursday, 1st of August, 2019. I was born exactly 1 year ago. I was born exactly 51 years ago today. If you'll check your perpetual calendar, you'll find that I was born in 1908. I was born on a Thursday. All right, Rudy, another normal coin. I was born on Thursday. That's happened 7 times in my lifetime. Birthday, day of the week. Number 9. Line on. Pick up coin number 9. Put it on. Are we? One junkie. This one's yours, brother. Let's take a look. Have here. This one, I'm gonna have to check it, but it could be a north RPM. There could be something in the lower part of the inside of the map. Check it with. And at this angle, it doesn't appear to be anything, but these can be a little tricky sometimes with lighting, especially when they're uncirculated. So, like to look right. Nothing going on with the T or the ones. I always watch on the reverse of these older cents. I always watch for split toward the rim on the reverse. Turns out these are somewhat, I guess I would say, common as a type. Coin number. I try and experiment. This is a little tube of 1962 double die reverse that I found coincidentally from the same group of coins. Found this roll in. Take a look at this one. I know this is a double die. Matter of whether or not we can see it very well. The doubling is actually at the top. Yeah, you can see it right there at the top of the T, the E, E. Is at the top of the I and the N. There it is at the top of the U. As I move on around to the O, it was there. And so yeah, you can see double die reverses on a big screen. I just wanted to make sure that if we found a double die reverse, to recognize. I guess I went 5 rolls. Point number 10. No, Roadrunner, it's not. That's not tilted. That is a double die. Wow, what do you know? Art Ring again. All right, Art Ring. The coin for you. Let's see what we turn up here. Like my effects. Could be 3 punch memory. It looks like maybe. take a good quick look at it, or 61, I mean, get it off of here and under my loop. Let's check for die reverse. There, anything you see is going to be effect of the lighting. I did see that small hook to the south. Let me take a look at it with the loop. Oh yeah, it's definitely there. A little small thingy coming off the bottom of the mint mark. Lower center of the mint mark, that's where you're focusing attention right. That's going to be a repunch mint mark, and I can't remember exactly which one it is right now, but I believe it's in the 60s. It's either 61 or 63. You say it's not listed, Penny Parent? No. I'll have to take a look for it. If it's not listed, I'll get it listed. But because that's a nice little pickle mark right underneath the D, right under the center of the D. Okay, Mr. Ring, you got yourself another repunch mint mark in this. Now, prior to going through these rolls, overwash my hands in antibacterial soap and warm water, and then I let them air dry. There is virtually no finger oil on my hands at all. Dry. Very dry. That's why I go through these without gloves. I don't use gloves because gloves get in my way. I don't like gloves because they thick and I can't feel the edges of the coin very well. I don't use them. Let's do coin number 11. I'm going to go to Mr. Collins. Paul Collins. Look under the scope and see what we've got. Nobody's home. Nothing here. Boom chakalaka. Well, let's look at the reverse. What's on the reverse? Seeing a lot of die wear, nothing else. That's what we've got. Unfortunate but true. Run into a couple of different repunchment marks. Or I don't really expect the entire roll to be repunchment marks. Never. I did, however, get a roll one time, a long time, many years ago, that 48 of the 50 coins Kaneka listed punchment mark. That was so weak. All right, here's number 12. Coin number 12, gonna go to Mr. Betts. Bill Betts. The camera I'm using is a Dynolite. Now the camera I'm using here, this camera, yeah, Logitech, it's a simple web camera. The camera I'm using underneath scope is actually a Dynolite. Software I'm using to show both at the same time is called OBS Studio. Looks like a split lower. I think that's split lower. See how nice it is. These are sometimes difficult to discern simply because there's so many of them. Hub doubling. Hub doubling. If you see that little bit of doubling on the right side of the E, so as you draw your E, right at the very right side of the E, that's actually master die doubling. That's on almost all 1960 large date cents. Flip it over and take a look for a double die reverse before I pull it into the loop, and if we have punchment. Kind of hard to tell with this camera when you get into the really minor stuff and the smaller splits. Well, let me take a look for the loop. No, sir. It says no, sir. It says I'm a normal coin. So there is a normal 1960D. This particular roll is going to the benefit of all the people who purchased slots in the 46D roll that I opened the other day. I didn't like the quality of those coins, so I decided to do this one for free for the people who had already drawn that list. But if you go to lincolncent.com, there is actually a category for OBW Roll Reveals. Be filling that up with roll. Get your chance to buy spots in there. Who gets coin number 13? Marshall. Marshall gets coin number 13. What do we have on coin number 13? Ooh, that's pretty. A nice repunchment. That splits on both serifs, upper and lower. That's going to be a listed die, but I don't know which one right offhand. Penny Parent might. Says she doesn't have her stuff out, but I'm sure she's recognized and memorized 3/4 of these already. I'll take some photos. I'll post them over in copper coins of some of these. I'm attributing them. Any double die on this one? Let me pull it out and check it. Be sure that it is an RPM. That is an RPM. That is. So here's Mr. Marshall's coin number 3. On to coin number 14 in the roll. Coin will belong to Art Ring. Art Ring is going to get coin number 14. What are you, coin number 14? Oh, there's another one of those repunchment marks with the little thingy hanging down from the center of the mint mark. Hanging down off the bottom of the mint mark from the lower center curve. Is the same die as before, given that they're probably not double die. Yep, it's the same die wear. A pretty excessive die wear on the reverse. So I'm going to make a call and say that this one is the same repunchment mark that Penny Parent said was unlisted. Another look at it. You can see just a little spot off the bottom of the D. Mr. Dowdle, I don't know. I have no written record of which coins are coming off. One of yours did already come off, and I believe it was a normal coin, but I can't remember. Somebody else might remember. I'm going through the whole roll, and then I'm going to go back through them and attribute all the ones that are actually RPMs for the people who purchased coins out of the 1940 roll. These are for number 15. Mr. Dowdle, there you go. You show up, you get coin. Here's coin number 15, just for you, sir. What do we have? We've come up with at least 3 different repunchment marks in this roll so far, I do believe. With a couple of minors. See nothing here. Nothing on this coin. But a relatively nice, normal 19D Lincoln. I wish that 46D roll had been in this shape. Really nice. Okay, so this one's probably a normal coin. 15. $16. Bets will get coin number 6. Just for technical. Now you can roll. Now I need to get coin number 16. My conveyor. Nice if I had one though. That'd be cool. This one's another repunch mint mark right here. See that? Got a really nice split in the lower serif, and it's got a little split in the upper serif. Here's on the coins. I'm doing great. Now, this one's Mr. Betts's. And I'm gonna bet you that it's the same die that I pulled out 2 coins ago. I think that going on there with the U, I think that could be a marker. Let me take a look at it under the loop. See if I got a good marker going. Nope, that was a marker on this one's going to be a relatively strong die scratch coming off the bottom of the 9. Relatively strong die scratch right there, coming off the bottom of the 9 going straight south. You got pretty nice split on the lower and upper serifs on. That's another different. No, it isn't. Duplicate of a repunchment. That becomes over. I have a right to be crazy. It's my birthday. Yeah. Let's see. Coin number 17. On. Go. Another one for Mr. Betts. Number 17 goes to is Bill. Well, nothing high class or special here. I do believe that could be a minor repunchment. Have any hub doubling on? Double die. I'm going to check the top of the T for doubling. That looks like that could be hub doubling at the top of the T. What do you know it is? Maybe. I'll have to take a better look under the scope. Now that I'm looking at it closer, I don't think it is. I'll have to remember this one. Coin number 17. Here's could have some minor hub doubling on the rear. Belongs to Mr. Betts. What I do is I'll go back through and I'll rewatch video while I'm going through the coins. So I can remind myself at a time or behind the times. Coin number 18. 18. Mr. Betts. Nothing like grouping them together, huh? Let's see what we've got here. Got the same die as last coin. Like it's more of a repunchment last. Hub doubling on the obverse. On the I see nothing. Coin number 19. One's going to go to, can't remember his. Oh, let's see. Gary McCully. Gary McCully gets, confused myself by writing GMC, brand of a truck. Is coin number 19. What we have. There are some pretty nice mint state coins, but no repunch mint mark. Double die on that. Doubling up first. Coin number 9 goes into the books as normal coin for Mr. GMC. Kelly. All right, drawing for coin number 20. 20 will go to Marshall. Writing was horrible, but you guys would trust me if everybody knows that they got the spots that they got. See, what do we have on? Anything. Might be a little bit of extra fat there. Seraph. Take a good look at it to see RPM, which is out on. On the reverse. Let me take a quick look at it under the loop. Bit of fat going. Seraph's color repunchment. Bit of extra. Point number 20, Marshall. Point number 21. I'm not going to quote Penny Parent. It says that I found earlier the one with RPM number 26 in Dallas. Dallas is number Blackjack. Right. Fortunately, here's nothing at all. Oh wait, something else. Check it really close. The lighting bit. Yeah, it doesn't look like an RPM at all. Of doubling there, except for that doubling coming off the E of we turned around. At the center of the we, a little bit of doubling coming off the right hand side of the E. It is nada. Just mastered. Okay, get another normal coin. Found some nice punch mint marks. Could find many more. Coin number 22. You guys might hear phone calls are pretty. Mr. Dowdle. Nice birthday. I'll answer Facebook messages, read the mail, answer phone calls. Good thing. a whole lot of other. All right, coin number 22, Mr. Dowdle. What do we got here? This one's different. It's not the same little thing sticking off the bottom of the D. I think this one is a nothing coin. I think. Hey, coin searcher. Take a look at the reverse. And have nothing going on reverse. Let me take a good quick look at this one. Nothing here. The snoring is not me. I have a dog laying on my foot. The dog has decided to. $22. Draw for coin number 20. Oh, Mr. Dowdle again. I did mix the coming out. Here. Oh, that's a hair on the coin. Or a bagland. Doesn't look like we have a. Oh yeah, we do. Got that little thing coming off the center bottom of the D. That particular RPM again. See it a little better now. Kind of expected not to find anything on the reverse of these, but it is possible. That'll start. All right. Draw for coin number 24. Coin number 24 goes to Rudy Alfaro. Another one. Thought as soon as I stuck it under the scope, you got that little thing coming off the bottom of the D. Right there. That little white dot just below the D. There's no sense in going back through this. This is coming out of the same roll as the others that had no hub doubling. Punishment. It belongs to Rudy Alfaro. After all, you might have birthday dinners to go to or something. Number 25. Through the roll. Who owns it? Mr. Ring. Art Ring's gonna own another. Earth Culling. What do we have? Ah, look at that. Sweet. Nice repunch mark. I don't think I've seen yet. That one's kind of pretty. But that looks like it's got about the spread of number 109, but 109 is a small date. This one's kind of sweet. A nice little repunchment mark. Number 72. Definitely going to have to look these up and be sure. Don't take me for granted having my encyclopedic skills and knowledge here. I just know a repunchment mark when I see one. I'm smart enough not to try to memorize. This is a nice one, though. Splits in both serifs. Lower serif. I can't really show you very well because lighting is a little off. There we go. There's a split in the lower serif. Nice one. All right, Mr. Ring. Got himself another nice repunchment mark. That's coin 25. We are now half. We'll draw. Hey, Steve. Name. Marshall. Marshall will get coin number 26. It is. We've been finding a few different repunchment marks in this roll so far. Ah, here's one of the better ones. Okay. This is that one that's got the line running through the center. Right there. Get a better lighting on it by turning it up right. Go. Nice little line running through the center. Penny Parent thinks this could be RPM number 26. There's a nice one. There you go, Mr. Marshall. A nice repunchment mark. RPMs, these are in choice to gem condition. Choice to gem condition. For between $3 and $5. Taking up a little bit. That embarrassing. Let's see, what do we got next? Ooh. Point number 20. Mr. McCall. Gary. Can't remember. Holly. Gary McCauley. Hasn't appeared that today. Probably online presently. Thursday at 4:55 in the afternoon Eastern. Probably pretty normal. A lot of people work at this. Except me, I don't work on my birthday. Let's see. Got another normal coin. Let's see if there happens to be any hub doubling on. Any parent thinks she might have found something. Give me a marker. Nothing on this one. A normal coin. Now for coin number 28. Todd, thank you. Who gets coin number 28? Coin Junkie. Mr. Coin Junkie. Nice coin. Really hard to tell lighting I get here. Not that kind of ambient lighting, so I don't get flash burn on my eyeballs. Makes seeing coins a little difficult. And here's we've got a nothing coin again. They happen. We do get 1960 D Lincoln cents without repunchment marks, without double dice. It does happen. Just have to say it's not allowed. Thank you, Victoria. Wondering why the day's long, Bill? Made it that way. I like long days when they're my birthday. I'll get ice cream. My wife is gonna. I know it's killing you, Penny Parent. Look at that. Coin Junkie gets the next one, too. Let's take a look at it and see what Coin Junkie. Bam! There we go. There's that nice RPM that could be RPM number 26, or it could be something else. That's really saying a lot. That is a nice RPM. Got a number of these come out of this roll. And this one goes to Coin Junkie. 29. Draw for coin number 30. Coin number 30 is also Coin Junkie. It does have 10 coins out of this roll, people. So you know. see what this one is. Ah, this is one of the ones with the little flag coming off the bottom of the mint mark. See it right there. Right in the center of the low part of the mint mark, right below the mint mark. A little dot. That's a rate thing. That is a punch mint. Now for coin number 31. Oh. Draw a name. And the name is Junkie. Again. I promise you people, I'm mixing these up. But Coin Junkie ends up with a nothing coin. That one's got a really nice marker with a scratch coming up from 6, 8. Pub doubling. No repunch mint mark. Nothing here can I see. Oh, just reflection off the rim. Or is, yeah. Just reflection off the rim. Your birthday is on the 20th of August. Happy early birthday. One day after my mother's. Mother's is on the 19th. Dad's is in a week. Number 32. And we draw bets. And Mr. Betts. Looks like draws a nothing coin. One of the nothing coins. That one up. It's got nothing to say. All right. Two. Now moving on to coin number 3. Now serving number 33. We have Steven Dallas. This one is yours. Number 33. Oh no. The horror. Nothing coin. The horror. Now, for those of you who have won auction lots from me in the last few days, and you were a part of this roll reveal, I've kept your packages. I've kept your packages because I'm going to mail all this together with the auction lots and other reveal coins that you have already purchased. They mail a bit in shipping because I have to buy these. I want the shipping to come to me. Understand? Okay. Point number 34. Who gets? Or bets. Here's point number 4 going under. And so nothing coin. See, there's that straight die scratch coming off the top of the 6. Die before. Die is a nothing. It's a nothing. 1960. what it's worth. I have an original roll that has been proven, gone through dive right. Kind of been spoken as to what's going up in this roll, probably about the same I've been looking for. I belong to Paul Collins. People want to call him Phil Collins. He's not Phil Collins, he's Paul Collins. Under the scope. God. Oh, come on. Really? Okay, this is another one of those with the little dot below the D. Not that exciting of a repunchment mark, but it is one nonetheless. Guess you could see it a little better when it was sideways. Right there. That's what that is. Get in and out pretty quickly on that one. Punchment mark. Rather minor one, but it is one nonetheless. You guys can. Hi, Bill. Plugged in. All right, who gets this one? Dowdle. Haven't had a coin in a little while. Mr. Dowdle coin right here. What do we have? Oh, the horror. Get another normal coin. Like it when it happens. I want all these to be nice repunchment. Nice double dies. The roll's already spoken for. We'll make it a good one, right? Okay, got nothing on that one. As a strikeout this time. Number 37 will belong to Betts. Seven. And what do we have for Mr. Betts? Like mostly flow lines coming off the east part of the D there. Normal coin. Up doubling. Nothing I can see. Up doubling on. Pretty consistent die wear on this one. Nice coin. Happen to be a high variety. All right, coin number 38. Stephen Dallas. What we've got. A bummer. Lake of laminate. Little interesting little design stuff on the top of the there. I'll have to take a better look at that. And then, of course, if that turns out to be actually a repunchment mark, then I'm going to have to go back through all of these coins because where there's one, there's usually more. Typically, repunchment marks are going to show up on between 5 and 15 coins in a roll. Original roll. Well, let me take a good look at. This one does have some marks on it. Later. Could be punchment. All right. Top chat. We got live chat turn. Die clash. If it is anything, it's going to be a minor repunchment. Oh, number 39 will belong to Paul Collins. There, coin number 39. Another one of our nothing coins. We're getting a lot of nothing coins in the latter half of this roll. Slap somebody for that. Yeah, Penny Parent gets a spot on a whole bunch of rolls. Look through a lot of coins. 39 is a nothing coin. And we're drawing for serving number. Junkie. Done. You're looking at me snoring. Number 40 going. Junkie's had some pretty good luck in this roll. It's one of those ones that has the little thing coming off the bottom of the D. I think. Could be a little bit different from the other. Or it may be nothing at all and I'm just seeing a low mark. Yeah, I think this one is a nothing. Todd, you taking off? Good night, brother. Okay. So coin number 40 appears to be a nothing. Will be Mr. We got on coin number 41. One of those. I see this one's definitely stronger. You can see that mark very clearly. This is one of those repunchment marks. That thing coming off the bottom of the D. 41. Now serving number 42. And that will be Collins again. Here's coin number 42. The scoop. It is another nothing coin. Sorry, folks, I can't turn. You know that they've been in this roll. We've had a few good finds so far. A few good finds is all we get sometimes. Another normal coin. Number 42. Now number 43. Will belong to Marshall. Well, something coming off the top of the D there. It appears. Take a better, quicker look at that. Put over. Got any hub doubling on the reverse? We got nothing on the reverse. Mr. Claggett, the roll that you bought into is this one. Not opening this one now. This one comes in about 2 hours. One that we're doing now is for all of the people who bought into the 1946 D roll and got substandard coins. Okay, this one appears to be normal. Sorry, Mr. Marshall. Need to get your hopes up. All right, now for coin number 44. Coin number 44 is Coin Junkie again. See what we got here for you. Like a nothing coin. A bummer. Got what appears to be another nothing coin. No worries, Mr. Claggett. It's all good. I get confused too. I have to be reminded of my own schedule. Not a big deal at all. All right, coin number 44 belongs to Coin Junkie, and fortunately, coin number 45, who belongs to coin 45? It's going to be Stephen Dallas. Here's coin. And it's one of those with the little thing in the center below the D. The number of those in this roll, pretty minor, but they are repunchment marks. Thank you, Patrick. And yes, Penny Parent is my reminder. Dallas got himself another minor repunchment mark. This one's not listed. I'll get it if I send these out as a die number so you'll know which one it is. The draw for number Junkie again. Take a look and see what we got. Ah, there we go. One of those ones with really nice split in the upper and lower serif. There it is right there. You can see it clear as day. Nice, nice. So Mr. Coin Junkie's got himself a number of repunchment marks out of this. I promise before I come on for the mystery wheat roll that I will get everything prepared and ready. Is 47. Belongs to Gary McCulloch. Going under the scope. And I see nothing. A little bit. Oh, yeah. There it is. Okay. It's one of those ones with a little thing in the middle of the mint mark. Lower part of the mint. Another one of those. Well, at least we know we have an original roll. The same dies keep coming up over and over again. By now, we've got most of them. So all the outliers that I said might be something. Chances are not. Coin number 48. 3 coins remaining in this roll. 3 names left in the bag. Let's number. Dude, I had a blank in there. For 48, Coin Junkie. Coin Junkie will take a. There's one of those little horn things coming up off the top of the D again. One could actually be a repunchment mark. I keep seeing it over and over again. It looked like it might be a little die. It might be a little die gouge, but it could actually be a repunchment mark. There isn't much of anything else, So either a die gouge or a repunch mint mark. We'll take a good look at the reverse on this one just to be sure. A lot of die wear, no doubling. So this one, I'm going to have to take a closer look. It may be a repunch mint mark, but I have my doubts. Take a good look at it later. 48. And got two names left in the bag. My number 49. 2. Pelican. Now, anyone who's been following and counting the cards will know who the last one goes to and keeping track of everything. But you don't have to because, well, the name's in the bag and I don't know what it is. So, there we go, Mr. McCulloch. There's one of those with the nice die crack or die scratch coming off the bottom of the 9. Really nice split serifs. I'm going to figure out what this one is. This is one of the better ones. It's one of the nice ones out of this roll. Got yourself a good repunch mint mark. Hanging number 50 belongs to, drum roll please, Betts. Betts gets the last coin in. Was the roll-in coin against the cardboard. Looks like a bright Jim. So cardboard did not affect the coin as it appears. But we have ourselves a normal D-Lincoln cent here. That's all we've got here. Another normal 1960 Lincoln cent. A very late die state coin. You can see is all that metal. It appears dragging off the tops of the letters toward the top rim, and how the outer edges of the letters are not very well defined, kind of faint. What happens when you go from late die state into very late die? See all those flow lines? Those lines running up over the rim? That's your textbook definition of a very late die state die. All right, so we've been through 50 coins in the roll. We found 5 different repunchment marks. A number of each of them, as I had expected would happen, because these rolls are just fantabulous. Now, this is from the Illinois Horde. I'm calling it the Illinois Horde because I picked up over 12,000 rolls, Lincoln cents, from southern Illinois. Trucked them down here to Florida. And bag, exactly what I expect. Nothing left in the bag. Camera up so you're not looking at my fat gut. And let me get rid of this little. Okay. Here I am. So, the Illinois Horde has proved to be quite fruitful for die variety. And as is evidenced by the fact that we have, I'm going to say, at least 20 repunch mint marks in this one roll. So, given that, it should be rather evident that any roll that I open from this particular lot of rolls got a decent chance of getting decent stuff in it. So, the RPM number 4s that I've been selling of late came out of rolls that came from this particular board. You better go see your mama. Mama's home. Dog's running through the house to go see her. And so there it is. And I'm going to be doing a 1963D roll pretty soon. We're going to be looking for that nifty double die obverse that has the secondary 3 below the print. Also going to be doing a couple of other rolls that are the die 4s. I don't have any available right now. I'll have to check I do have a couple that I'm not sure whether or not we are going to be able to sell, and they will be $50 to $75 range. For those who just joined to see the roll opening, we're done. I got 50 shiny 1960D Lincoln cents sitting in front of me, a number of them with die varieties, so very successful roll. And only because today my date of birth, I'm going to take off time with possibly go to dinner in the very short period of time that I have before I start my next broadcast at 7 p.m. with this roll. Opening this one, the wheat cent roll. It's got on both ends. A couple of spots available. Computer, do I have any? Still have 12 remaining spots to be purchased. Let me go. $1 a piece. Well, no, can be dollars or more. Product up here. Okay, so that right there is a link that will take you to the roll reveal for this roll. This is a 50 coin bank wrapped roll of wheat cent that has tails on both ends. Appreciate it, Marshall. You want all the ones that I have remaining at 7 p.m.? I have, if you go to the link, you can purchase any of the spots in there, and I presently have 12 spots remaining. There are 12 unpurchased coins in this roll. And once again, the OBW Roll Reveals are not a raffle. They are not a prize. They are not anything other than you purchasing coins in a sealed roll before the roll is opened. That's all it is. There's no lottery going on here. There's no winnings or anything else. You just get the coin that comes out for whatever spot's drawn with your name. And that's how it works. It's completely fair. I have absolutely no way of telling who's going to get what before they get them. But that is what it is. I'm just reading the chat here. Figure out if there's anything anybody was saying that appreciate it, Art. Thank you very much, sir. I'm gonna go ahead and shut down a broadcast for now. I'll be back at 7, where we will once again be able to take a look at roll reveal number 3. Have fun, folks.